All right. Live. We are live. I am getting oriented. I'm back in the home gym today for total body conditioning. Looks like I have a couple folks here with me. Welcome. Feel free to be active in the chat because that's good feedback for me. I am using a new microphone today, which I put in the chat. So welcome. My name is Katie. I'm the founder of a small business called Wellness Collective. I work primarily with employers to support health, fitness, safety, and well-being directly within the workday. That said, I meet a ton of people who are really seeking to become more active, stay active. They struggle to do so because they are working full time. And so my group comes in, supports their wellness program in a variety of ways. But one of the things I really specialize in is bringing workouts into the physical workspace. So sometimes we're in garages, conference rooms, fitness centers, outdoors, any open common area. I've trained executives like literally in a small office space. So the intention here is that you do not need a lot of equipment. We will use primarily body weight today, a little bit of free weights. If you have dumbbells, grab those. I will make the assumption that some folks maybe don't have equipment, so I'll do my best to offer up those modifications. That said, each week I am introducing a little bit of novelty with these workouts. So what does that mean? I introduce new drills, new progressions based on what we've been working on, but don't let that concern you if you're new here. So I always give modifications to regress or progress the exercise. You'll see in the notes also, I added this to the chat today, that footwear is optional, assuming you've got a nice sticky floor space and you're not going to go sliding about. What else? Music, choose music that you like. I do not play music for a variety of reasons, primarily the music licensing hurdle, but I do aspire to eventually pump some music in that's royalty free once I figure that out. So you play music that you like. That also allows me to focus on the education and coaching. I really pride myself in teaching people how to exercise, so you know why we're doing what we're doing, and again, how to do it safely, how to adjust it so that it works for you, and so on and so forth. I got a little distracted there because I'm looking at my microphone quality. I don't know that it's great. So if you're having trouble hearing me, or if you're hearing me well, if you could let me know either way, that would be awesome. I'm going to take just a minute to set up my space. I need to move my microphone, check the camera angle, all of that, and then we'll get started. I also don't think that I will need this sweater here in a minute. It's cold in the gym right now, but it probably will not stay this way. So one moment, please. All right, taking a peek at the setup. I might just move the mat a little bit. It's pretty close. I'm gonna move this microphone. Test, test, test. Yeah, I can see that the audio improves dramatically, but I have to be right on the mic. All right, let's see here. Oops, that didn't work. Blooper. All right, we're gonna hope this works. I'm going to try to project. I'm going to hope that you can hear me. If there are any issues, please do use the chat and let me know. I can always move the camera closer. I just would need a minute to kind of reorganize some things. Actually, I'll just do that. I'll move my mat a little closer to you, and we'll get started. All right, let's try this. Warming up, we are going to squat back, sit, touch the floor. Inhale, reach up or head. Reach, squat, reach. Ideally, making contact with the ground each time. Nice and low in those hips. Nice overhead reach or stretch at the top. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, that's 1. Good. From here, stack the hands, bring those legs right underneath you. Set a target. Start hiking those knees up into the chest. You can lower your target or challenge yourself. Really fire those hip flexors. Reach those arms up overhead. Abs are tight. Little coordination challenge. Squeeze, squeeze. So as the knee is in, the elbows are in. 4, 3, 2. We start a crisscross. So fun fact, today's workout will have a variety of twisting and rotation. We'll have 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Full arm circle, like you're peeling off the shirt. Elbows up, arms wide. Stretch. Widen that stance. Turn out those legs. Nice plie or sumo squat here. I'm going to add some arms here. So when we're down, arms down. When we're up, arms up. Pretty intuitive. It's 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Holding it nice and low, elbows wide, side bend, reset, side bend, reset. Just one more here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Turn those legs parallel, flat back, tuck and round. And extend. And again, tuck round. Extend. And come all the way up. Big shoulder rolls for 4, 3, 2, 1. And reverse. Back to confront for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Walk those feet right underneath. I'm turning sideways just to give you a little better view. We are swinging in opposition, straight arm to straight leg. If you can make contact, go ahead and go for it. And we'll have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. From here, hamstring curls, just side to side. Try to kick your own seat, heel to seat. We're just really trying to open up the front of these hip flexors. We'll have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last thing here, big side bend. Stretch it out. And other side. And up. Very good. We are into our work phase. Adjusting little wardrobe malfunction. We are going to get into our work phase. The first thing we are doing today is sort of an asymmetrical squat. So we'll have one hand behind the head, the other arm wide. We sit back in the hips as we drive up through the legs. We're going to cross and make contact. So sit, cross, sit, cross. Ten each side. That's halfway. Twice more. Very good. Second side, hand behind the head, other arm wide. Sit. Stand cross. And again, I'm big on quality. So making contact if you can. Good, good, good. Couple more. And rest. Good. From here, we are coming down to the mat. I oftentimes will start with squats and go right into push-ups because they get our temperature up. So I'll show you from the front. If you're modified, it's all fours. Let me back up here. Slightly wider grip. Lower the hips forward to bring chest over the thumbs. You'd have one push-up, and today we're adding a rotation, so you twist and look up into that hand. One push-up and a rotation. So we're gonna begin again. That was demo mode. You could be in a narrow grip, sort of a tricep push-up. I don't introduce that out the gate for most people. If you're strong enough, please do. Otherwise, slightly wider grip allows you to fire your chest a little bit more. I'm gonna be up on my toes. Join me, we're gonna have 10 reps. So bend, press, add rotation, bend, press, add rotation. Make sure you're breathing. Twice more, one each side. And rest, very good. Sitting back, stretching everything out. And up we go. Good. We're gonna stick with that superset, if you will. So we're going to have our squat with rotation, 10 each side, total 20 reps. And then we will get into the push-up with rotation, 10 total, or 5 each side. So here we go. One elbow wide, one arm wide, sit back, drive, push. Might regret this space heater in a hot second. Awesome. Switching sides. It's good for us to work in opposition like this. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Shake it off. Good, coming down to the mat, choosing your preferred push-up. I should say if you are a new beginner, you can always go to the wall, or even being on a chair on an incline is an option. Slightly wider grip, knees or toes, inhale bend, exhale push, add rotation. Good job, 4 more. And stretch it out. Very, very good. Awesome, grab a drink if you need it. We are back up onto our feet. The next exercise we're going to do today is a stationary lunge with rotation into the front supporting leg. So I'll turn sideways. We have a split stance, pelvic tilt, tuck those hips under. We go down, rotate into that front leg, center, and drive right back up. Now what we don't want is for the knee to move at all. All of the work happens in the waistline. Yeah, already regretting my space heater. So here we go, split stance. You should not feel any pain in your knees. If you do, I anticipate you're not wide enough. Pelvic tilt, down, rotate, center and up. Down into the front leg, center and up. 10 reps. Keep going. Four more. 4, 3. Push to that front heel. 2. We're primarily loading the front leg. I joke the back leg is decoration. From here, transfer the weight. Get fully onto your front leg. Lift and hold. Airplane best you can. Breathing. Abs lift. And up with control. So what I like to do is while the leg is nice and tired, I like to add another demand. Second side. Split stance. One leg forward, one leg back. I should have done it the other way so that I can rotate into you. I'll do that. Here we go. You do your other leg. I'm doing my other leg. Drop down. Twist into your front leg. Center and up. Twist. Center up. Awesome. 4 more here. Now don't cheat by staying high. It's a lot of work to bend the leg, and so sometimes the body kind of holds back. Work in the deepest position you safely can. And reset. Transfer the weight to the front leg. Squeeze and lift. Breathing here. Supporting leg, standing leg is already nice and tired. So we're demanding a little more. And rest. Good. Last superset, we did pushing with rotation. Now we're going to do pulling with rotation. So option number 1 is plank from your knees. Option number 2 is plank from your toes. Decision number 1 is, do I use my body weight or do I use a dumbbell? So you have a choice to make on your position and a choice to make on whether you're using body weight or load. So option number 1, knees, rowing on repeat from the knees or from the toes. What you're going to see me do is add weight. Ooh, how much do I want? I'm going to push myself. I'm going to grab a 10. So up into plank you go, your version. And we're pulling that elbow in for 10. Repeatedly, a little bit of rotation. Exhale, pull. Try to keep my hips nice and low. It's 4, 3, 2, and 1. So quick clarification, the bottom arm is still pushing. Your working arm is pulling, and you're getting a little rotation into that pulling arm. I'm just spinning around. So you can see the working side, up we go. Pulling repeatedly, squeeze the back, reach, squeeze, reach. I'm not putting weight on it in between. Now I am, but you could. Seven, 8, 9, that's 10. Beautiful. Down you go. Now, if something's too easy, what do? We don't just coast. We decide what would be the best way to advance it, and we challenge ourselves. So what I would like you to do is if you got done with that and you were like, well, I could do that on repeat, then it wasn't hard enough. So grab something else, meaning grabbing a new position, harder orientation, more weight, more reps, etc. Ooh, my nose is running a little bit. I'm going to step away. Grab, actually, you don't need to grab anything except a drink. I was going to have you grab weights, but no, just grab a drink. We'll go back into our stationary lunge with rotation into the front leg. Split stance, pelvic tilt. It should feel like a nice stretch at the bottom. Yes, work, but stretch. Down, twist, center and up. Down, twist, center and up. Making our way to 10. This demands more endurance because everything's slower. Twice more. Awesome. Transition onto that front leg. Squeeze the backside. Breathe and hold. Abs lift. Squeeze the back. And coming up gracefully. Second side. Swap out your feet. Nice strong pelvic tilt. Now, we're not holding weights because of this rotation. Now, unless we were going to put the weight in front of us, which we have done together. So we could either be holding weights here going continuous, or we could have a weight in front of our belly. I think we did that last week. But today, I'm choosing elbows wide because I like what this does for you posturally. It's way superior form, a little deeper rotation as well. Lots of stabilization through the bottom leg. Of course, I've lost count. I saw a meme about that on social the other day about how fitness instructors don't count well, and we don't because we're thinking about 1,000 things. Here we go. Transfer the weight. Up and hold. Breathing. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Squeeze the back. Standing leg is lighting up, I anticipate, and up with control. In my class, we don't just throw it away. We fight for it a little bit. Coming back down to the ground, this is technically called a renegade row. I'm asking for you to stay on the same side. Unless you have hexagon dumbbells, it's kind of hard to alternate. All same side, knees or toes, with or without weight. That's a more concise way for me to say it. And up we go. Little bit of rotation, obliques, into the dumbbell. Here we go. Exhale, pull. Last 4. Keep those hips low. 3, 2, 1, and done. Beautiful. I'm swapping my setup so you can see the working side. Here we go. Pull and pull. Seven, 8, 9, 10, done. Very good. Set that aside. Grab a drink. Join me in standing. Option number 1 is no dumbbells. Option number 2 is, I would say, light weight. Next, we'll take a squat letter T, squat letter V. So we're training delts, your shoulders. I'd say 5 to 8 pounds for ladies. Guys, up to you. But this will get your heart rate up. And again, this will hit the shoulder from 2 different angles. So we sit back, strong push. Sit back, strong push. Raise to a T. Raise to a V. 8 rounds or pairs. Which will be 16 squats. Almost there. And rest. Awesome job. From here, heels together, toes out, just letting our heart rate recover a little bit. We're going to have a calf raise into an upright row. So heels go up, arms go down, heels go down, elbows go up. You might decide you want heavier weight. The coordination. Obviously, if you have no weights, you're just mirroring the exercise. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. The The other thing about the way I train is you get a lot of foot and ankle demand or articulation, which in my opinion creates a lot of ankle resiliency. Extremely proud that I have no ankle injuries, and I think I can help you to enjoy the same. No foot pain, no fit issues, even dancing in heels, nada. So we can have very, very strong, resilient ankles. From here, let's come down to the floor, and this is like so basic, but I'm gonna do it anyways. We're gonna do some mountain climbers. If you are new here and you think, no ma'am, I don't do mountain climbers, we're gonna change that mindset. But there is a modified version where you drive knees to chest off a chair that's stable, not a chair that's gonna slide. Otherwise, you can be standing and you can do a strong oppositional march. That would be the most regressed. Otherwise, you're on the mat with me here. Core nice and tight. We do not put the foot down. It's an illusion. Here, switch, switch. So low impact, high impact. Join me here. Keep going. Let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. So our first two exercises, we were pulling the arms up, 3 different angles. Get a little bit of pushing action here. But as you know, I prefer to favor pulling over pushing to balance out our posture. A lot of us corporate athletes, we're already tight in the chest, weak in the back. We want to open all of that up. Here we go. Grab a drink. We go back into the squat T, squat V, calf raises, and mountain climbers. Nothing too exotic today, in my opinion. Here we are. I don't know about you, but my heart rate's up. So you'll have to give me feedback on that. I just got a new fitness wearable. I'm a very happy camper, tardy to the party. I'm kind of an old soul. I am like very late adopter on a lot of things because I'm like a little grandma. Woo! But I was very excited to get a Garmin, which is what I'm wearing now. Halfway there. Breathing. Last round. And rest. Awesome job. Heels together, toes out. I'm choosing to be an external rotation because it's a novelty. Most people don't train this way. We have one calf raise. When the heels lower down, you pull into your upright row. Pull. Press. Pull. Keep going. And rest. Good. As we get into mountain climbers, disclaimer, I am very bad about counting things consistently. So sometimes I count things in pairs and sometimes I don't. So you just have to listen, and I can't really explain myself. I don't have a good reason. So for mountain climbers, I think because of the rhythm of it, I count pairs. So I go right, left is 1. And I'm going to keep us there for 40 to 50, okay? Down we go. The key thing here is to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Here we go. That's halfway. Ten more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Woohoo! Good job. Up we go. Shake it out. Awesome job. We are going to do one more thing standing that we've been working on. So if you're new here, I'll give you some options. And then we'll do, I think, the balance of our work, kind of some accessory and core work on the mat. So you need one light to moderately weighted dumbbell. I'm choosing an 8. And I'm going to show the exercise and then I'll actually regress it. So we are on one leg, getting a balance or in a kickstand. We reach, single leg, reach to the back, pull it in, pause, hold at the front. We've done this before. We've done it a variety of ways. Sometimes we do a leg extension. Sometimes we don't. I'm going to show a way to add on today. If you're new here, you have your chair and you might reach and try to catch a balance. Reach. Or you could do it the opposite way. You could hold here and try to come up. I don't think I reversed that. Here. Help yourself up. You have options, okay? So from here, you can also use no weight. I'm going to add a little progression for folks that have been with me. So here we are. Reach, pull it into the chest and or, up overhead. Even more shoulder work. If you need to put your foot down, please do. Here, you could put your foot down here. Ooh, my calf burns. Ooh, fighting for it. Calf is on fire. Woo! Hi, yeah. You know, sometimes when I teach the class, especially in Pilates, they're like suffering in silence. They're so quiet. And I'm like, I know y'all are burning right now and you're just not saying anything. Because nobody wants to be the first one to moan. So then I will be. Breathing. Awesome job. Breathe. Stop at shoulder height if that's better for you. And done. Good. Good, good, good. Shake it out. Let's come down to the floor. Let's keep the dumbbell. We're going to do a little bit of oblique work because that's kind of the underlying theme today. So have a seat. Legs out. So I'd like your right leg on top. Knees are stacked. You can hook your feet if you need to. Hold your light to medium weight in front of your chest. Pelvic tilt. Tuck and round back. Shoulders down, abs tight. It's your waistline that rotates into the top leg center, into the top leg center on repeat. Squeeze those legs in and down. Awesome job. Sitting up. Stack that other leg on top. Pelvic tilt, tuck and round back. So you have a flexed spine. Abs tight. Rotate. Squeeze those thighs in and down. Into the front leg. Reset. 4, 7, 8, 9, that's 10. Quickly regroup, center, uncross, tuck and round back. Option number 1, legs down. Option number 2, legs off. Push for 10. Exhale, push. 7, 8, 9, hold it at the top, hold it at the top, pulse 10, 9, 8, 7, squeeze your thighs together, 4, 3, 2, 1, into the chest, crisscross applesauce, and stretch. Ooh, I got carried away on that little series, so we gotta work fast. Other way. All right, we're gonna pop up. We're gonna knock out one more set of our single leg work. So you're choosing with or without a chair, you're choosing with or without a dumbbell, and you're choosing with or without a kickstand, meaning you put your foot down in between. I'm essentially showing the most advanced option, but you have ways to modify. What we tend to find in group fitness is that people will find a way to modify based on their ability. But sometimes if we lead with that, then people never go for it. Now, my theory is it's my job to keep everybody safe, so I will give you options. Four more here. So last week we did, lost my balance. Last week we did the leg extension to the front. And today I'm really focusing on this overhead pull, which is good for lats, serratus anterior, and shoulder flexion. Ooh, feel the burn in the calf. Shake it out. I'm being a little dramatic, but it does really burn. All right, second side, knock it out. Here we go. These pants are like camouflage on this wall. It's kind of cracking me up. 4 more. So when I do stuff like this at the gym, people walk up to me and they'll say, "What are you?" I'm like, okay, first of all, what is that question? It makes me laugh. I think what they mean is, what kind of athlete are you? Or what's your sport? And it's a reasonable question, but it's just funny. Okay, set that down. No, you keep it. I forgot. You keep it because we have obliques. So come on down to the ground. Right leg on top. Squeeze the thighs in and down. Very, very important to me that you pelvic tilt. I want a flexed spine that's safer than a flat back. Into the front leg for 10, 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Other side, squeeze those thighs in and down, pelvic tilt, round back. Oblique twist into the front leg for 10. Think tiny waist. 4, 3, 2, 1. Quickly roll up. Uncross. Feet stay down or off. Overhead press for 10, 9, 8. Squeeze those thighs. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, I forgot to tell this last time. Modification would be this little marching pulse. The rest of us, your arms could be down, pulse, or up, pulse. Here we go. 10, 9, 8. Aren't you glad you don't have to talk while you do this? 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. It's like those singers that dance while they sing. It's like a whole nother level of intensity, my friends. Stretch it out. So I have about 7 more minutes of work with you because I would say my first 2 minutes were housekeeping announcements. So for the clock watchers in the room, that's what we've got. It's very important that I do some more extension work with you. So we're going to focus on single leg bridging and some adult tummy time. As we head into advanced bridging, if that doesn't work for you, you keep both feet down. On our backs, knees up, feet flat. Arms down by our sides. Pelvic tilt, peel off. Nice strong tuck through the hips. Extend that right leg to the ceiling. Hold it. Pelvis stays nice and level. Roll down slow. 4, 3, 2, 1, and reset. Pelvic tilt. Up we go. Left leg. Hold it. Breathing. Down 4, tuck, tuck, tuck. 3, 2, 1. Reset. Big breath in. Exhale, pelvic tilt. Peel off. Right leg up. Down in 4, 3, 2, 1. Reset. Pelvic tilt. Peel off. Left leg up. Holding. Down 4, 3, 2, 1. Reset. Now, final advanced option. Tuck and peel off. If you need to leave your foot down, please do. Otherwise, right leg up, and it's dip, drive, push. Dip, drive, push. Single leg hip thrust. Exhale, push. Making our way to 10, 7, 8, 9, 10. Push, push, push. Hold it at the top. Roll down slow. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reset. Second side, so your cheeks are even. Pelvic tilt. Peel off. Left leg up. Dip and lift, my friends. For 10, push. 9. Super straight top leg, please. Tone that quad. 9, 10. Hold it at the top. Hold, hold, hold. Roll down slow. And rest. Awesome job. Knees to chest, knees apart. Stretch that low back. Rock and roll up. All right, we are flipping over onto our bellies. Actually, let me take my head this way so you can hear. All the way down. Long legs. First, we start with spinal extension. So arms like a letter W, elbows drop back and down. Extend the spine. Just get a nice belly stretch after all the spinal flexion. Down slow. And again, up. And down. Awesome job. I call this iron cross. So we have our arms wide. You think of the guys on the gymnastics rings. So it's straight arms. You can, once we get up there, flip your grip to the back. Doesn't really matter. But strong retraction of the shoulder blades. So squeeze the shoulder blades. That'll pull them off the ground. Lift your chest. Lift your thighs. Good. From here, if your back is pain-free, go ahead and squeeze your ankles together. And then we come to full relaxation and we reset. Lift, hold, reset. Lift, hold, reset. Making our way to 10. Twice more. And rest. Good. Go ahead and fold those arms in. We'll kind of take the arms out of the equation. So this will work all the postural muscles, rector-spining, kind of figure eight. And then we'll tifidi, figure eight up the center of your spine. We're just going to lift everything and hold. Nice, easy neck. We're breathing. Straight legs flutter like crazy for 10, 9, 8. Work your back cleavage. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Awesome job. Core tight, press the floor away, sit back on your heels. Happy place in child's pose. Beautiful. Quick cool down. Elongate everything. Don't blow this off if you have the time. Big breath in. Exhale, tuck and round. Inhale, extend. Tuck and round. Inhale, extend. Awesome job. Tuck the toes, sit back. Lift the knees. Little down dog stretch. It will load the one hamstring and calf a little nicer if you hook your right ankle behind your left. Lift your booty to the sky. Press your weight back and breathe. Long neck, head floating between the biceps. Uncross. Switch. I promise you, down dog gets to the point that it feels like a resting position, but when you're new, not so much. Uncross, walk. Your hands back to your feet, please. Release the top of the head. Breathe. Soften the knees. Tuck and round up. Head is the very last piece. Anchor your shoulders down. Take your head into a tilting position. And to the other side. We're going to exhale, flexing around the spine, hug a beach ball. I sweat through my leggings. How attractive is that? Go ahead and extend to the back. Open that chest. We did not do a ton of hip work today, so I'm going to focus on your quads right now. Drop that knee, just stretch. Little pelvic tilt, tucking under, and switch. Good, good, good. I'm running out of time. Big breath in, lengthen everything up and back. Standing tall, pelvic tilt, tuck unders, lengthen that low back, squeeze, open your chest, round, roll is what I mean, roll the shoulders back, not rounding, and give yourself a round of applause for working out on a holiday week, because guess what? A lot of people use that as an excuse. Let me come up here. My chair's not here, so I'll just be awkward like this. All right. Here's a little sweatier than when we started. So thank you for being here and joining me, working to build a community here. And I know that the more I stick with it, we stick with it, the more consistent I can be, the better. So if you would like to see other content, other options, that feedback would be instrumental to me. Again, if you haven't already subscribed, that's also incredibly helpful, totally free. If you can tell people, especially friends who are really struggling to get and stay active, my experience is that group fitness is transformational. Love group fitness. I realize this might not feel like group fitness, but it is. It's not the same energy as going to a studio full of 20, 30 people, but we can create that here when we get our people involved. So I'd love to hear from you, Katie, Katy, at wellnesscollectives.com. Hope you have a great day. Things that are racing through my mind, I might add some additional programming, especially with New Year coming and all of that. So keep an eye out on the live tab. If I have something scheduled, you'll see it there, and or you can sign up for notifications. So stay tuned. I have some things I might add. Have a great week, great weekend, and I'll be back next Friday, if not before. So take care. Bye.